Good morning, everybody. So, even in life, I don't like being scheduled. I show up. Like I'm a lunchbox. I'm a lunchbox warrior. So, I show up. So, this is the thing when you're talking about a lot of people. So, so happy Saturday. I do stuff at odd times. Just nothing about what I do is normal or common, and I don't want you to be put into a box of being normal and common and only doing something cuz it's accepted. You know. That's not that's not good. Um this book that Sean Cannell I recommended is this Simon Sinek, uh, you know, uh, a book. Uh, I can't remember. It's just a book by Simon Sinek, Sinek, and um, so I mean this video today is about Justin Thomas. Okay, so Justin Thomas is the topic of the video today. But this just I'm just talking about um, just everything else because it all goes together. Everything comes together. So if you're not paying attention to me, you know it doesn't matter. I'm doing this so I can get it clear. I can clarify my own message. I mean, the, you're never going to be able to. But the problem is you don't have anything to go back. This is so far over your head. So, but I'm just today. This video is about Justin Thomas. So, so Justin Thomas is a one less, way less than 1% of the population. Like in the highest possible tax bracket. You know, especially Justin Thomas, the, you know the the best golfer in the world. And like I said, I never like how we talk about the best golfers in the world. The best. There's just too much about who is the best. I mean, it's just a pointless conversation that I think the media talks entirely too much about. So, but with that being said, Justin Thomas is one of the best golfers in the world, without a doubt. So he's in the highest possible tax bracket. So if you did not know, Justin Thomas got dropped by Polo Ralph Lauren for using a homophobic language. Um, I first saw Bob Menery notice this post about this, but um, then I tuned into the Golf Channel, and then now they're talking about it. Um, so that's how I found out. I found out he lost his sponsorship, but then the Golf Channel told me it was from a homophobic, language, and so I want to give you my unique perspective on this. So so this type of thing, people make a big deal out of it. Like people are making a big deal of Kyrie Irving. right now, in the media, and people do this. People make, and I want to like tell everybody to calm down. I mean, because the media is just it can be corrupt, very corrupt. Obviously, I mean it's just people at the end of the day, and people can be corrupt. So so, but I have a powerful voice, and I'm changing the narrative of the media, because the media is just is always, and it's an important part of everything, you know. So I am changing the way the media works, the way where I'm changing because I'm a powerful voice. So so um so so what I so my thing is, this doesn't affect Justin Thomas like you think it does. He's the highest tax bracket. None of this. He makes his money through golf. Being Unless they kick him off the PGA Tour, this doesn't affect him. So it's like the media just makes this big deal. It doesn't affect him. I mean, it affects his sponsorship. Other things in someone's life affect people more than just losing a sponsorship. I mean, losing your leg, losing your brain, losing your ability to golf would impact Justin Thomas infinitely more than just losing a stupid sponsorship. Like, and this is the type of stuff that people make a big deal out of it. And there's things to this whole thing that I'm sure, you know, it bothers him, and it's I'm disappointed, like Ryan Lochte, all that happened with that swimmer guy who just lost sponsorships. None of this really. I mean, unless you lose your ability to swim at your highest level, or I'm talking about golf, but you know, and this is about Justin Thomas. Um, um, and people just are emotional and all this, and um, but this doesn't affect you know Justin Thomas that much. That's what I mean. This doesn't affect him like you think it does. I mean, it's like if you want to talk about like society and bullying, like if the public sentiment goes against Justin Thomas because of this, I mean, that hurts more than um but it's still, unless it starts affecting his golf, it doesn't uh, you know and I mean, that could happen. I mean, if it starts affecting his golf, I mean, just look at Tiger Woods. But I mean, that was him just cheating on his, and then that just caught up with him. So he was already doing that, and that was different than just caught using a homophobic language, you know. But uh, so so but this is my thing is about the narrative of the media, because people just take whatever angle is hot, and then that's what they do. And I mean, I want to change that about the way people report stuff, is because they just take whatever, whatever is a trending topic, like, and that's a powerful thing. That's what I'm doing now. I mean, I'm gonna put Justin Thomas's name in the title when I post this to YouTube, and that will get this video views. That will get this video views, and if it's not being seen, then it doesn't even make any sense. I mean, like a lot of my videos, even though, I mean, at the end of the at with at the end of the day, do I regret making videos? I mean, it's helping me talk, so it's not a waste, I mean, I already know a lot of you need to hear me. You need this. You need to hear me talk. You know, you need to be on these lives. You need to listen to me. And I'm a positive influence in your life. There's a lot of what they say successful people do, but at the end of the day, it's always about, the breath in your body, the life that you have in your body, you know um you know how inspired, like the this I'm learning about, when you do something, when people are inspired, they don't need incentive, you know they don't need incentive, you know so, like, that really applies to any kind of, I don't know, network marketing, any kind of there any kind of thing like that. The world is network marketing. The world is, it's a stigma. It's just a stigma attached to, people attach stigmas to, I mean, racism, it's just, and then there's, like, completely separate from everything else. But word of mouth, I mean, if you're talking to somebody about anything, I mean, you're talking to someone about DoorDash, or their referral program. I mean, their referral program is back up. I mean, if I refer you to DoorDash and you complete a certain amount of deliveries, I get I get a healthy referral fee for DoorDash. So that's network marketing. I mean, if that's affiliate marketing, that's video marketing. I'm making a video that you see it and you sign up through my link, and I never actually talked to you personally. You just saw a video, and I'm using Justin Thomas's name in this title, and that will get this video views. People still don't watch the whole thing. They don't watch, you know, they don't watch, and that's people's lack of substance, their lack of, just their superficiality of life, So I wanted to really um, nip this Justin Thomas thing. This this is not a this doesn't affect him. It affects him if somebody's always asking, like, if you're always asking Roy McIlroy about another player. I mean, ask him about himself. Ask him about himself. Don't ask Roy McIlroy about Brooks Koepka. You know, don't if people do this. People do this, like, they're individuals more so than you are. The players are more individual than the media members. The media members are all talking about one thing. They're all talking about one thing, and they're all fighting for a platform. They're all, like, clawing each other's eyes out to get on ESPN, to get on Fox Sports. You know, that's the players, you know, the players are more individual than people or the media could ever be. So, and then you get in, it's the same thing. It's like you get the kid who gets bullied at school because he's not as confident, and my area is the area of confidence. The area of confidence. But from a practical perspective, because people are not confident, they're insecure. More people are insecure. Imagine a world where 80% of the people had love their job. I mean, then you don't need Bitcoin, you don't need anything. I mean, you just enjoy your job. I mean, if we had a society where everybody enjoyed their job, life would be completely different. Because then you don't care. You're not doing stuff for money. You don't need money. You don't care about money. You love your job, so you're working. Why wouldn't you do your job if you loved it? And you work a lot, and you can make money when you're working a lot, and you can, you know, and then you can take a risk and start your own business, which everybody has their own business. Everything is your own business. Everything you do is a business if you buy a corporation, and then if you use my link to Wyoming Corp, and you buy a corporation, and I get referral money off of that. And this is the new, this is like the media gets paid by their parent company. I mean, they get paid. So, and the media was what most people are watching. I mean, the media is powerful. Movies. It's the general overall public sentiment. I mean, these romantic comedies are just awful. I mean, most of these romantic comedies are just like the worst movies you could. I mean, some of them are good, like When We First Met. You know, uh, you know, I can't even think of any other good romantic. Notting Hill, Notting Hill. Is that the name of it? The one with Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant. Uh, you know, just there's just I'm trying to think of uh, you know just like good romantic comedies. I'm like good romantic comedies, which I mean the world needs that. I mean the world needs that. Because a lot of the good movies are just like CIA, this person, just conspiracies, or just, yeah, the Born Identity and all these, and they're good. Those that's what I watch, but you know if that's all it is, I mean that loses its, just like somebody who just watches basketball and that's all they do. I mean that loses its appeal after a while. I mean, unless you have, because you're getting paid, So so I'm gonna keep this under 20 minutes, or yeah, I am gonna keep this under 20 minutes. So yeah, because I'm just gonna put Justin Thomas's name here, and I really started talking about a whole bunch of like but this is just I'm still working out the kinks, so I can just really narrow it down. I still need better equipment. All this, it's like anything. I mean, it starts out, you know, basement level, and then and then everything just grows, now you're at NBC, and then now you just and NBC started with humble. Everything starts with humble beginnings, unless you're backed by Amazon, or your Amazon is your parent company, then but even I mean that they're just going to inject a lot of resources, but the company probably started out humble. I mean everything starts out small, unless Jeff Bezos with starts a company, then it's already going to be big. uh, but some people still have to believe in the idea. I mean, Elon Musk starts another company. Then it's already, but there's just so many factors. So that's it. Then just the moral of this video, not the moral, the theme of this video was, this is not a big deal for Justin Thomas. This is not a big deal. It doesn't affect him. Like you think a lot of people are gonna try to jump on him and tell him he's a bad person, but it doesn't really affect him. This is not a big deal. He doesn't need Polo Ralph Lauren's money. He doesn't need he doesn't need these guys don't need the sponsorships. They make a whole bunch of money from winning golf tournaments. They don't need people to sponsor them. That's just the rich getting richer. They sponsor professional athletes. The NBA players don't need shoe deals. I mean, there's plenty of ways to make money for Justin Thomas. There's plenty of ways for him to make money because he has money. Once you have money, it's easier to make money. You find a good financial advisor. You just it's easy to make money. I mean, Justin Rose, it's easy to make money once you have money. The problem is people don't have money. The powerful thing is what your career is, what inspires you, what your income is, what your career is, and that's everything. But I'm sick of these. I'm sick of people in the media acting like this is like this is gonna hurt Justin Thomas, or I haven't even been following it that much, but I just know from past experience that when the media jumps on somebody for something like this, for they lose, you know, lose this. The only thing that matters to him is if he loses his ability to golf. So, so that was really what I wanted to say today. So, all right, guys. So have a wonderful Saturday. Your Saturday. I mean, come on. I love y'all.